Let's start our journey today by connecting to a breath, to the rhythm of our breath. But just notice how it moves into us, how it fills us, our lungs, and if it moves maybe further down into a body. And then how it escapes us, how it's releasing, how it's moving out. And just witness that rhythm without judgment. Notice if it's fast, if it's shallow, if it's deep and full, if it has its own melody, if it changes, if it's calming down. And maybe we can hear it. We can hear the sound it makes when it enters our nose or our mouth. And when we exhale, also, can we pick up on that noise, on that sound, on that frequency of oxygen, keeping us alive at this very moment, filling our cells with energy, allowing our body to function. And maybe we can drop into our cells and feel how they're filled, how they're contracting and expanding with that rhythm, how they're creating and releasing. And how alive we are, our whole system, our whole being, our body, on all these different levels that usually remain invisible to us. Let's allow ourselves to experience that nourishment that every new breath is giving us, is providing us with. How the air is caressing not only a soul and body and being, and how it has its own frequency, how we can shift into tune and work with if we connect to the spirit of air. And we can call in exactly the nourishment we need, because air is limitless, because it can bring us all the particles we need at this very moment to nourish or to heal ourselves in this world. So let's tune into a body, into our cells, into a heart, into a mind. And let's ask ourselves, what do we need at this very moment? And let's allow ourselves to call this in, to receive it through all space and time. Air will bring it to us because we asked for it. We asked for it kindly because we connected with it. And maybe for the first time, we realize the magnificence of air, and that we're not only surrounded by it, but that we're residing within it. And from that place of gratitude, of recognition, and of appreciation, we're asking. And air is willing to give, willing to provide us But we need to expand within it. Expand to a higher level. And with the next breath out, let's allow it to carry all the old stuff out from the inside out, out, out until it reaches the light and is transmuted in something useful for somebody else. And realizing maybe that we're part of this big organism. We receive and we give, and we receive and we give. And that is how we're in harmony. Without air, we cannot receive. Without air, we also cannot give. Air is the carrier of all our gifts. And let's feel its gentle touch, not only caressing us from within, but also outside. Our skin is in contact with air. And maybe we can drop in and feel that contact. Really feel the air that is holding us on our skin right now. And if that's too much to ask, focus on a little spot, on one spot. Maybe it's the eyelid. Maybe it's a crease in your neck. Maybe it's the elbow or on the tip of our nose. Focus on that spot and see if we can feel the air there, connecting with us. And if a mind wants to interrupt, let's allow it to play. Let's allow it to tune into the sensation of air. How does it feel? Is it tickling us? Is it creating goosebumps? Is it warm or is it cold? Fresh, wet, humid, dry? Tune into it, experience it. Ania makania kasamania katunia. Iana kasimano viana katu viana kasimana katana. Aviano kiana kasimana katiana kasonianaka. Ania viana kasumiana koreana kiana. Iana kasumianaka. O viana kamanera katea manakiana. Eviano simiana koteana katia mokotea. Iana konia. Iana kamano. Iana kosiana. Itivana kuklaviana. The spirit of air wants us to know it's like a butterfly, full of light and beauty, fragile yet magnificent, and strong in its own way. What makes it strong is the unison of its particles working together, taking on any form or shape that's needed to overcome any challenge. And it wants us to know that we can use that if we remember That we are not just one thing, but that we exist in multiple layers, that we're particles, that we can shape and rearrange to become what we need to be in any moment of time. And that we just always have the option to connect with ourselves, all of ourselves. And that we're magnificent, beyond our scope, yet every action we take ripples out. Like a domino effect, we are constant in the motion, creating motion. And it's about tuning into the frequency of creation, to reshape our living being. And shine bright all our facets, all the facets of our soul, expressing if we allow ourselves to be. And air will always be here to help us. And if we allow that spirit to flow where it needs to be, where it can support us. And all we have to do is call it in with a breath, with a breath of gratitude of being alive. And then we'll come in and support us in this world as we need be. So let's do that. Let's take a deep breath in, calling air into us, opening up and allowing it to support us. Lifting us up to a next level. Let's call it in now. The next exhale, let's ask the spirit of air to take out all the impurities that have been residing within us, and that we're ready to let go of today. So that we can step out and forwards into a clearer and lighter version of ourselves. Allowing us to flow like air through the rest of the day. With whatever attitude we want to attach to it. It might be light, it might be forceful, but it is us in unison with air. And so it is. Thank you.